Creating a budget and adhering to it is a foolproof way to avoid financial mistakes, such as accumulating high-interest credit card debt, purchasing an unaffordable home, and failing to save for emergencies. If you've been considering creating a budget, here's why you shouldn't wait any longer and how to get started immediately, regardless of how much money you make. Welcome to my channel, fellow money enthusiast. Thanks to you, our empowered subscribers and viewers. If you are loving the discussion, don't forget to subscribe, like and give the video thumbs up. If you're having trouble putting budgeting at the top of your to-do list, it's essential to understand the main advantages. With a proper budget in place, you will be able to rest easy knowing that you are prepared for unexpected short-term expenses and are positioning yourself for long-term financial success. Instead of budgeting, reframe it as simply knowing where your money is going and optimizing your path to savings so that you can appreciate life more. There are some guiding principles that can aid the voyage along this path, despite its varying appearance for each individual. One of the most popular budget models is the 50-30-20 rule, which divides your short-term spending plan and long-term saving strategy into three basic categories: the products and services you must have, the activities and items you would like to have, and the savings you need for a prosperous future. For instance, if your monthly net income after taxes is $24,000, the 50-30-20 rule provides you with $12,000, 50%, $7,200, 30%, and $4,800, 20%. The 50% includes necessities such as housing, food, transportation, utility expenses, health insurance, and minimum loan payments, etc. The other 30% includes wants like eating out, amusement, movies, concerts, streaming services like Netflix and Hulu, vacations and memberships in sports clubs, shopping, for example, clothing, jewelry, and home decor. The other 20% can go into savings, emergency fund, retirement fund, investments, and any other long-term saving goals. Using physical envelopes is an additional conventional budgeting method. As you withdraw cash from envelopes, the envelope method helps you allocate funds to specific budget categories and tangibly connects you with your spending. This disconnect can lead to excess. The envelope method assists in establishing measurable boundaries. Once a receptacle is depleted, spending in that category must be postponed until the following month. Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad and a successful investor and entrepreneur, approaches budgeting differently than the majority of individuals. He believes that budgeting is not about reducing expenses but rather about increasing income and investing in cash-generating assets. Here are a few methods to begin budgeting like Robert Kiyosaki. First, comprehend your cash flow patterns. Robert Kiyosaki uses a simple diagram called the cash flow quadrant to explain the four ways in which people make money: as employees, E, as self-employed, S, as business owners, B, and as investors, I. Each quadrant has unique characteristics, benefits, and drawbacks. Employees and self-employed individuals exchange their time for compensation and pay the highest taxes. Business proprietors and investors design systems that generate profits and minimize tax liability. The objective of Robert Kiyosaki is to assist individuals in moving from the left side of the quadrant, E and S, to the right side, B and I, where they can achieve financial freedom. 1. Second step, pay yourself first. Before paying your obligations and expenses, Robert Kiyosaki recommends setting aside a portion of your income for savings and investments. Instead of living paycheck to paycheck, you are forced to find methods to increase your income or reduce your expenses. Paying yourself first helps you establish a saving and investment routine, which will increase your wealth over time too. Step 3. Invest in assets rather than liabilities. According to Robert Kiyosaki, an asset is something that places money in your pocket, whereas a liability is something that takes money out of your pocket. A rental property that generates positive financial flow is an example of an asset, while a vehicle that requires maintenance, insurance, and gas is an example of a liability. Robert Kiyosaki recommends investing in passive income-producing assets, such as real estate, stocks, bonds, enterprises, and intellectual property. These assets will raise your cash flow and net worth, whereas these liabilities will lower them. Fourth step, learn from your errors. Robert Kiyosaki believes that errors are learning and growth opportunities. He asserts, the only distinction between the wealthy and the poor is how they spend their time. He promotes financial literacy, investing, and entrepreneurship education. He also recommends seeking out mentors who can guide and instruct you based on their experience. If you want to be wealthy, find someone who has done what you want to do and imitate them, he advises. Point 3. I hope this assists you in beginning to budget like Robert Kiyosaki. I sincerely hope that you found this video to be instructive and illuminating. In that case, please recommend it to anyone you know who may be interested in making money online and give it a thumbs up. In the remarks section, please share your thoughts on the aforementioned resources. I'll see you in the next video, and thank you for watching. Farewell, and shalom peace.